against Chuckle and Bot Nobody. We have an interesting team made up of Suhel and the Dota god himself, Lewis. So we've definitely got some interesting matchups, which we'll be looking forward to stream and cast for you guys. I believe we're going to be shortly getting into our first game.
Yep, I think the pick ban process is going to be getting underway soon. So if we get onto that graphic, we got a little cheeky graphic here going for the pick bans. I don't have no idea what to expect with this, to be honest. I mean, it is retakes, so I think it's very hard to tell what people are going to be looking for.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be coming in with like a cheeky nuke. I don't think that's going to be coming in. I think they're going to be more the traditional pick bans. Maybe Inferno could be quite a popular one.
Okay, so we've seen Dust go straight away at the start here. That's the first map we've seen.
That does surprise me. I did think Dust might have been left a little bit later on in the pick ban process. So could that mean that a nuke might come out?
Maybe we are going to see something a bit more tactical.
A bit spicy.
Vertigo's the next one to go. So I think Vertigo was that was quite expected. I don't think anyone would have expected Vertigo to be picked at the end of this. But yeah, this is a standard best of one pick ban. So it's going to ban 6 maps until we have one final map remaining. So let's see how they're going. So they're banning in chat, so we're just following that.
There we go. We've got Nuke being removed.
Nuke.
I could see maybe towards the end of the veto looking at an Inferno Mirage. I think both the teams here would be quite comfortable playing on both those maps. Potentially, you could see maybe like an Overpass. We've got Overpass and Train, which could be a bit more of a tactical maps. And as we can just see, Inferno being removed by
that one is surprising.
Bot Nobody and Chuckle, which could be them forcing it to a Mirage. I don't think Loz and Panobi are going to want to play Train unless they want to do that tactical advantage. But we will have to see here as it is
so
Loz and Panobi's
ban. I think we're going to be seeing a Mirage or Overpass. Yeah,
there we go, and Train is gone.
Okay, so Mirage or Overpass is the final map. It's all down to Nobody and Chuckle to decide that. So let's see what they go for. I mean, either of these
both teams would be comfortable.
Yeah,
playing on either of these maps.
They've gone
there
for Mirage. Okay.
Go to a more comfortable Mirage. I think both teams are comfortable playing on Mirage. I don't think one team would have had an advantage if they went for Overpass. I think Mirage is more of an even playing field here.
Yeah,
so I think it's gonna be exciting what to expect. Both these teams have played a lot of Mirage, know the map pretty well. So I don't think we're going to see many spicy strats coming out, but it'll be interesting to see how each of these teams play their respected side.
I agree.
We are having a little bit of technical difficulties. I've been informed that Poe has just crashed. So we'll have to give it a little bit for him to join. Or maybe Bot Nobody's going to join this team and it'll be a 2v1 situation with the teams reversed. So we'll have to see. Oh, there we go. The teams are swapped. Oh, we might see. Oh, if Loz is feeling comfortable, we'll have a 2v1 situation here. Oh, there we go. Poe is pretty quickly rejoined. But on the wrong side, Poe. He needs to get over. Oh, Poe's got a nice set of knives there. So, do you have any expectations here, Stefan? Anything? Do you think it's leaning to one team here, or do you think it's a pretty even matchup?
So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think Nobody and Chuckle have had the choice of side. They both did join CT initially, but for some reason they're on the wrong team now. I've switched the names at the top. So, but the interesting thing, obviously, is if you start CT, I think it's a bit more difficult to get the rounds. I think you'd want to start on T side. Okay, they're asking, do you want what side they want to pick? So I don't know what side each team's going to be on. So yeah, it is interesting. Okay, they've picked.
They are wanting the CT side.
I'm gonna swap them back.
As we have seen in previous double tap tournaments, the CT side is the more preferred one. Just to get those early rounds on the board.
Exactly.
Not having to do that massive comeback when the half switch. If you can get a good amount of rounds on your CT half, you're usually looking in good favour to win the match.
Yeah.
It's always hard coming off that half-time and having to do that mental battle to try and grind out these rounds once again. So the more you can get on CT, usually the better. And like I said, the more favourable it will be. Looks like we have both teams
I think
just about ready.
they need to join the correct teams. They're on the wrong teams on the scoreboard. So do you want to message Poe or Loz to do that?
What, to switch to the other side?
To switch to the other side, yeah.
Slight technical difficulties.
Yeah.
We're getting through it.
It's our first game, first CS:GO tournament. We're just getting everything sorted. We're looking good though. I think we're almost there now. I think they're all on the right teams. Let's get rid of these bots, and I think we're good. Once they're all ready, I think we'll get started straight into this, which is very exciting.
Excited, our first game of Double Tap.
Right,
Going to be.
Are they ready? I guess they're ready. I guess let's just.
Yep, I think they're all ready. Both teams are ready.
Started, then.
Let's get things going.
All right, here we go. Round 1 of Double Tap. Let's get this thing going. Yeah,
so you got a pistol round first of all. One CT spawn in Palace, one in already been taken out. Left to the 1v1 Chuckle. The 1v1.
Chuckle is just going. He just got straight for the wide feed. He doesn't care. He's got the first kill. They've got the first round secured in the game. Obviously, like we said, the T side probably are going to pick up more rounds. That's how retakes tend to go. The T side is the favourable side to be on. But if the CTs can pick up 5, 6 rounds,
early damage.
That is huge.
Onto Loz there. But Chuckle not able to finish the kill off there.
He only needs one hit on this guy. Nobody finishes him off for him.
Oh, the body shots. Spots out the player. Now, Poe didn't take much damage there, so it's still winnable.
Oh,
Poe was able to clutch it up. The Deagle. Impressive there from Poe. The body shots. No crispy 1 Deags, but gets the job done with the trusted body shots.
The interesting thing is, in this retakes game mode, in those 4-spy rounds, it didn't look like they had armor, so the Deagle can just 2-shot or really easily use that the aim punch to get the kills.
Now this is a nice post plant here, really open plant for pretty much everything here. Now Loz has it all to do here. Spots out the first player, gets just destroyed there from the stair position.
Yeah, I mean it is pretty good that they've got around this early on, the CTs. That's a good positive sign. We might be
Lots of the AK here. Let's see if we can do anything with it. And I think that the CTs now need to just play a bit more together. They're getting picked off. They need to spot one out, hiding on site.
It's a spray down battle. Chuckle loses out. Now 1v2 for nobody. Oh, Poe's
just cleaning up.
Out. A nice big 2k from him.
Poe has put Loz in the big old backpack that round, carrying him to their second round. Now onto that B site. Now arguably B site could be a bit more difficult to retake, tighter choke points. I mean, if you can get past those choke points, it's definitely a lot easier. But like we see here, Loz with short, there's a smoke short, so Loz has got. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna wait for the smoke? He hasn't got any like flashing utility to flash himself through.
It's not the greatest smoke to be fair, but he's gone through it, straight through. He's gonna get taken out by Chuckle.
Punished.
And Chuckles goes for the second kill. He does the damage though. It's only a 1 shot needed, and 1 shot needed was a headshot, so he's gonna go down. Big round to win there on the ones.
We haven't seen an AWP out yet. I wonder when we're gonna see someone pick up that AWP and go for that maybe early aggressive peek here. We've got Chuckle holding CT, and he is going to be met by someone pretty shortly here. Oh, Loz sneaking up through connector.
He's got to be looking the right way. He doesn't seem to be caring about this. Oh, he's looking. Oh, he's still not going to look around time. He's going to get caught off.
Oh, Poe sees a second. And Loz picks up the kill. He's pretty even so far. 3-3 tied up.
That was a really weird setup by the T's there, because nobody wasn't really backing Chuckle up in any sort of way, because Chuckle was watching all the angles towards jungle, but then he didn't have any backup towards Palace or CT, so he was going to die no matter what, really.
Here we've got a bit more of a different setup here. We've got Chuckle hiding, checking B up, checking short, holding a bit more of the choke points. Spots them both out. Is he able to get the spray transfer? gets the first, and Loz is so low here, and Chuckle is able to pick up the second kill.
Definitely seems like Chuckle is the stronger player here. He's playing really aggressive. He's really confident in his aim, and he wants to take those fights early. He doesn't want to wait around. And I think that's quite an important thing. I think that's quite useful to do. That don't let those CTs get comfortable to push the angles. They gotta be scared that you're up, pushed.
Oh, is Leon gonna be able to get this kill? He's able to get the kill. All up to Loz here. Knows what one player is, but is unsure of the second.
It's gonna be
There's at least one person is by ramp. Spots the guy at ramp, but hasn't seen the guy on the stairs. Gets the kill, but Leon's there for the trade. That's some good teamwork there. Could have swung maybe a little bit earlier to have a 2v1 fight, but as soon as his teammate died, doesn't hesitate on the swing and is able to pick up the kill.
Here we go. Let's see. Looks like nobody's tried to be a bit more aggressive here. I like to see this. He does get the headshot.
And it catches Poe off guard. I didn't think Poe was ready for such an aggressive position.
And this is in no man's land now. He's trying to shoot away at a guy at bench. He can't find him. Doesn't know where nobody is now. And nobody just in this angle. I really don't think Loz is expecting this.
And
he
doesn't know
whiff
what
a little
to...
bit, but they get
so many angles for Loz to check. That's a real hard position for Loz to be in.
A nice round for the T's. Looks like the T's are starting to get in a swing of it now, winning the last 3 rounds in a row. At the start, it was a bit all over the place, going back and forth, but now we're seeing like the T's have a bit more knowledge of where the CTs can be coming from.
Here, Leon cleared ramp, so he knows there's no one ramp. He knows he's safe to play as far back as he needs to. Leaves his teammate a bit of a no-man land, and isn't even able to get the kill on Poe there.
That's a 2 kills quickly. So yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting. The interesting thing you're going to see on the scoreboard in a second is the pick'ems are quite in favour of Creep's coalitions here, which is Panobi and Mist, Loz. So it is quite good that the Nobody and Chuckle are picking up these rounds early. They're going to need them later in the game, considering the
you can see there, Leon. They both push in opposite sides. One push CT to clear CT, and one push ramp to clear ramp. Chuckle's able to win his gunfight. Only left on 6 HP, and Loz has no idea where they are. A bit of a missed smoke as well. And Leon's able to pick up the kill.
He gets taken out. He gets taken out. So now we're going to 7-4. We're nearing our half-time point of this game. I think if you're the T's, it'd be really good to pick up, go 11-4 in this game. That would be a really big start to this best of 1, this Swiss. So the T's are set up, one's in bench, one's cleared. Oh, that's a nice one-tap right at the start of this round from Chuckle to take out Loz. Do they know where Panobi is? They do now. They're taking out nobody. And he's
Poe is able to pick up both kills. Poe bringing the clutch factor to this round. Putting Loz straight in the backpack.
He's really popping off this game so far. 10 kills as opposed to his teammates 3.
Loz, Mitch, he is a T-sided player. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard on the forums. Like, be prepared. And this is interesting here. We haven't seen them both spawn from Palace before. And both the T's are playing towards ramp and under. So I wonder if they're going to get checked.
Get one off.
Gets the first, and this is a difficult position that Chuckle's in now. Bomb isn't planted for him. Able to get the first!
Gets one!
Not able to control the spray, and Panobi's able to quickly snap to his head and remove Chuckle from this round.
Another big round for Panobi, picking up the 2K. We got Loz choking, big time.
Big time. It's the pressure of the stream. He's on the big stage now, and he doesn't know what to do. But as you can see, you got Poe. He was in apps, and he's deciding to run all the way around to reach his teammate. Could be taking a bit of time.
We're seeing the first orb come out, and Chuckle immediately legs Loz down. He's down to 20 HP. He hits for second shot. Oh, he gets taken out by Poe. It's now 1v1 situation. Panobi versus nobody.
Look at nobody just hiding behind that. This is so horrible for Poe to be able to clear so many angles.
He's not going to clear it. Nobody gets the 1v1. That's a really crucial round for them to take. There's only one more round left in this half, and Nobody and Chuckle are going to be dying to get this 9-6. If they don't win this half by a considerable margin, it's going to be a really difficult CT side for them to win.
Look at Nobody pushing CT aggressively and is able to take out Mitch there. Now we've got Poe. We've seen him do it before. Is he able to clutch off this
13 kills. What can he do here? looks like Leo might be aware of this. Nobody does know it's happening, but it doesn't even matter. Chuckle just takes him out like nobody's business. That's the first half.
If I was Panobi and Mitch, I wouldn't be too disappointed in that half. It's pretty close, 6-9. You'd want a bit more of a bigger lead on the T side, so still all to play for here.
Yeah, I think they've done pretty good. The CTs have picked up a considerable amount of rounds, which should easily put them into a good position. I would say they're favourites to win this game.
And look at this. Look how aggressive they're playing together here. Push ET, know that there's no one there, now retreating back towards site. So now to know they're either in apps or shorts.
Chuckle
still playing together.
Can he find the kill? He does find the kill on bench. Nobody spotted the other guy near bench too. He's going to go for the kills. There's no body armor, and Chuckle does find the kill. That's 2 kills for him this round. Chuckle's starting to turn it on again. Looks like he's definitely an early half play. You know, getting those pistol kills and force by kills.
Getting his confidence, feeling his shots, and then just hoping to continue that as the rounds continue. I did like what Panobi and Mitz did there. They pushed together a choke point. No one was there, but they rotated back. But it's just a little bit of indecisiveness when they go back to site on where they should clear, etc., and what they should check.
Yeah.
Chuckle has been spotted out of the 570 apps. Leon is yet to be undiscovered. He's going to be able to get someone with their back turned, I wonder.
Yes, this is the force buy round. Some Deagles, some 5.7s. Nobody takes out Mist. Easy headshot. Now it's 1v2 for Panobi. He's doing the damage. He gets taken out. A nice retake from the CTs. And maybe we're mistaken here. Maybe these guys are CT players. Maybe Mist is just he's not a T player. He's not a CT player. Maybe
he's just not a player.
He's just trash. Maybe he is.
He's not a player. Maybe he is trash. You heard it here first. Can Mitz redeem himself here? And we're not even gonna have a fight here. They just seems to be getting so unlucky for Mitz with the positions they're pushing.
I really like them pushing. It's just they need to work together when they take these fights. Last time they split up after they took that control. This time they're sticking together. This might work out for them.
And the thing is, bomb is planted for them. So as soon as someone taps, you'll see a swing. Here we go. Takes the first person out. But they continue to swing. They continue to take the gunfights. Chuckle with the
scout. What can he do here? He's running out.
He knows where they both are. He doesn't really have an option here. Goes for the fight and Poe's able to get the kill.
An interesting choice to go for a scout on the CT side, to be honest with you. I don't think I could back that. But
yeah,
it didn't work out, unfortunately. But
the reason why permits were able to get that round was when they pushed, they still had sight of the bomb. You see so many times where they push and they don't have sight of the bomb.
They're doing it again. They've pushed apps. They've got the kill. They've left Chuckle on a 1v2. He does get the first one. Takes a lot of his damage out of them. Can't manage to get that second one.
Doesn't even care. Doesn't even give him the opportunity to get on site. Takes the swing and wins the gunfire.
The interesting thing is that they are doing everything together every single round. And it might come to bite him in the back, really, to be honest, if, like you say, they don't go to the right place and push together where the bomb is. Because they can't decide where the bomb is going to be every single round.
We've got a cheeky A1S from but nobody here. I wonder if that is a nice skin. Don't often see the A1S coming out to play, so I wonder if he's going to be able to make it work for him. As they start to push towards site, Loz gets taken out instantly.
Chuckle seems to be quite aware of this guy's in Palace. Did they hear him? Nobody takes him out.
He throws a Molotov down.
They don't have a smoke.
I don't have time. Leon's gonna die to the Molotov.
He doesn't have time. That's huge. It's huge.
Single-handedly able to bring Loz through that round with the insane Molotov play.
That's unbelievable. That's it's really unfortunate for the CTs there. Really good retake, but he does manage to get that molly off and wins in the round. Here they are, they match it all together again.
That must put Panobi and Mitz on a high there. Win that round is such a clutch factor. See if they can carry this momentum through to the next round.
Oh, is Chuckle's gonna get
caught off there? Did Chuckle see Loz? Isn't able to see his head. All up to Leon here, for nobody.
But he does take out one. I think he knows where the other one is. Oh, he hasn't managed to get the kill.
He's not able to get the kill.
Maybe the M4 will win
the
that.
superior weapon there. Go back to the M4. Nobody. A1 is letting you down.
Okay, this is an aggressive play from Panobi. I don't think Chuckle's going to be expecting this. Oh, he
gets taken out.
He gets the kill. 1v2 for Mist now. Can he add to his 4 kills?
He gets!
He does not.
It's as well. Chuckle bringing the clutch factor to this game, and but nobody even giving him the defuse. The trifecta. Now, 12 rounds to 10, still very close. Still no one's taken a massive lead here. I wonder if Kenobi and Mitz are going to change up the way they play here. Decided not to push anything, throws an early Molotov CT to deny Chuckle an opportunity to push towards the site.
Oh, nobody
He
finds
gets
Mist
taken.
in Sandwich. It's down to Panobi now to 1v2. There's a bit of damage done to both these CTs, so this isn't impossible to
The thing
lose.
is, I can maybe see Panobi taking out bot nobody here.
Oh,
Is
doesn't
he
have
going
to
to be able
finish him
to?
off immediately.
But his position is known. Decides to go for the swing, doesn't spot him. That nade does a chunk of damage. Oh, gets his flash out. There's a flash underhand. Not too sure what Panobi's doing there, and Chuckle's able to get the kill. Oh god, I think Panobi's running out of his clutch factor there.
Trying to be a bit too smart for his own good, I think. They're trying to pull his utility out, but he needs to just go for the gunfight. He knows where he is. He needs to just swing wide and go for it.
And look, that round they didn't push. This round they decided to push, but it looks like bot nobody was holding it for a second.
Oh, the timing! I don't think Panobi saw him.
Chuckle
that's
looks like he's a
crazy
little bit
timing.
aware of. He was aware of a CT push, but maybe that's just him checking.
It doesn't look
Some
like
good
he's
utility usage
for it.
there to remove that position. You got
They're
both
using a lot of time up.
T's holding the
They're running
CT
it.
position here.
They need to get on the bomb. 10
Chuckle is
seconds
back.
left. Yeah, maybe. They just took too long that round, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a result of all these pushing that the T's have been doing all the time. They're a bit wary, making the CTs take longer to go places. I don't know where the T's could be. Here they go again, pushing together. They're going to push.
Look at this. We've got the
market.
CT's pretty aggressive here. They're not slowing down this time. They realized the error of their ways last round, and this round they're taking it much quicker. I wonder if that's going
Well.
to catch the T's out with them being on site so quickly this time.
Oh, but Mist and Poe are so ready for this push in market. They're not going to find anyone. I reckon that nobody should just hold that. He's not going to do it. Poe comes and finds
Good
him, not on it.
Molotov there. Poe with his
Molly's-
back. Throws
Oh,
another
he got the second molly off.
Again, is a Molotov going to deny the round? And it looks like it is.
Oh,
I don't believe what we're seeing.
that's
Two-
they got 2 Molotovs.
Poe didn't even think about taking the gunfight. He just wanted to throw that Molotov as soon as he could.
That's pretty cool.
And
That's
look
really
at this, we've got
frustrating.
a quick CT push. Oh, they almost lined up for bot nobody.
That's
But
a fair bit of
unfortunately,
damage.
it's not able. An interesting nade thrown there.
Chuckle probably knows they're both CT. Oh, he does get one. He's done a lot of damage to Mist as well. He gets for second as well. That's huge. 2v1. He had no right to win that. The CT's taking the round. The T's unnecessarily peeking. I'm
not too
why.
sure what they were doing there. There was no need for them to peek. It was a 1v2 situation. He had to tap the bomb. Why would they swing there?
I think that's
Maybe
the
they're
confidence
taking the
they input.
aggression a bit too far this time. Interesting short smoke from Luz. With a massive gap in it.
Maybe he's going to use this to his advantage. I would expect Chuckle to sort of go and creep around this, not expect Mist to be there. Let's see. Oh, Mist does actually peek it for some reason. Gets taken out. Chuckle picking another one up! That's
Chuckle
huge!
is bringing the clutch factor to this game.
Calm
He
down,
is-
Chuckle.
He's got the AK in his hand. He doesn't even care. He's just going to run and gun.
He's got the Chuckle
Bit of an error.
energy, bro.
Got a bit lucky there with miss pushing. We do unnecessarily. But
I think
Chuckle's going to take that all day long.
Mist was starting to think there couldn't be anyone there. It's been a while, and then he just got unfortunately timed. Panobi's actually peaked Palace and taken out Chuckle right at the start. The clutch factor from Chuckle is eliminated from this round from the get-go. What can nobody do here? In a 1v2. He doesn't.
He knows one Palace, but doesn't know where the other one. That nid might brings him
he
so
almost
low,
picked up
8
Panobi.
HP. Now you have to think, the CTs now only need 1 round. They only need 1 round, 1 lucky spray, 1 little error from the T to win them this game. There's going to be a lot of pressure being put on Panobi and Mitz here to try and take it to overtime at the very least.
We're going to see an aggressive peak here. This round's going to be over quick. Mist takes the first one. I've spotted the second one. Chuckle takes down Mist, but he does get taken out by Panobi. Oh, this is a very important round. Are we going to be seeing overtime in our very first game of the day?
I would like to see overtime. It's been a very close matchup from both these guys. I'd like to see it continue. An interesting spot. And the T's have both ran to ramp, but they cannot see bomb from this position. And Miss is going to use the Molotov, which has won them so many rounds.
I think one of these need to get on the bomb quickly and make these T's panic. Panobi has pushed a bit more aggressively. Chuckle does get taken out. Nobody looking at CT gets taken out. We are going to see overtime in the first game here.
Overtime
the interesting
in
thing
our
about
first game
overtime is that due to the retake game mode, we will never see any more rifles in this game. There's going to be a lot of pistol rounds, a lot of force buys. We might see a Galil, but this could be in the favor of Chuckle because he's been pretty good in these pistol rounds, and this could work out for him. The T's are pushed up here. They managed to take off Nobody, losing a bit of damage on Panobi. It's all down to Chuckle. Can he come in clutch?
We've seen him do it before. We know he's good with his pistols, but is he going to be able to win this round?
He's got
First round of overtime. Does have a kit and does have a flash.
Maybe it's worth just jumping on the bomb. Oh.
Taps it. Trying to force the T down. They both jump out together.
He does the damage to Mist as well. They're both down to around 40 health, but no kills, unfortunately. Okay. So, another pistol round here. We've got two P250s on the T side, a smoke and a flash, and we got two kits on the CT side with a P250 and a 5.7. Early kill from Nobody. He gets a double kill! Takes out Panobi and Mist. Early in the round, that aggression did not pay off. Nobody stepping his game up, winning the round, an important CT round in this game.
It looked like Poe wanted to throw a flash over the short little brick wall there, but then decided against it, but didn't actually position his crosshair in time to be ready for the swing of Bot Nobody. So maybe some errors there from Panobi, but Bot Nobody definitely capitalizing on the errors.
Okay.
You can see again another ramp push. They clear ramp. I wonder if they'll be spotted here as Poe tries to go for the cross.
They've done this setup a couple of times now. Chuckle's going for it. He could just go for diffuser. He doesn't care though. He's going for the peak. He knows he's done with damage. Missed some 4 HP. He might be a bit scared to go peek this.
I think he's going to stick for this.
He has to.
And he goes to swing.
Chuckle doesn't care. He's done it. He's done the clutch. 1v2. They're going to win this overtime half. 2 rounds on CT side in overtime is huge. That means they only need 2 rounds on the T side to win this game. The first game of Swiss.
Now what would be interesting is, who's going to hit the 30 bomb first? Is Panobi going to hit it, or is Chuckle going to hit it? What will be saying, Stefan?
The way Chuckle's playing right now, and now they're hitting the T side, I think it's going to be a very easy 30 bomb for Chuckle, especially on these pistol rounds. He's got a smoke in hand.
Does have a smoke. And you see Panobi has got the defuse and flash.
Oh!
Able to take out Leon there.
Chuckle does get
Here we go.
Mist.
Panobi versus Chuckle, the fight we've all been wanting to see. Interesting flash over.
Oh!
What a shot from Chuckle there to take out Panobi.
We're now match point. They've been here before. Nobody and Chuckle. This isn't their first time being on match point. They did throw away 15-13 earlier in the game. Can they now win 19-16? Chuckle is taken out early. 1v2 situation for Nobody. He's got a Tech 9 in hand. Lots of utility still left on the CT side.
Looks like Panobi's going for the... Looked like he wanted to stick it, but decided against it. No, 9 HP, throws a nade on site, gets the knife out. It's all going wrong for Bot Nobody. And
that was a difficult round to win.
The CTs say no to the Nobody and Chuckle win him.
Here we go.
Again on A site. Look at a nice open plant here. So if Bot Nobody and Chuckle decide to go Palace, ramp, anywhere, it's really nice and open for them.
Nobody's going for the aggressive peek. He gets taken out by Panobi. He's left it down to Chuckle in a 1v2 on match point. What can he do here?
Galil in hand. Bomb is planted for him. Gets the first, able to get the spray transfer. And take
Chuckle
out Panobi as well. Game.
Huge. 15 MVPs from him. He's popping off. He got the 30 bomb. He's popped off. He's done very impressively.
He's done the damage and he's won the game.
The underdogs of this game, 27% odds in our pick'ems. They take the dub in round 1. They go 1-0.
They
I don't
do
think many
indeed
of us would have
go
seen
1-0.
that coming.
We do have our first upset of the tournament.
Yeah,
Kenobi and Luz taking their first loss.
If that was anything to go by for the rest of the games today and the rest of the games in this tournament, then we're in for something very exciting. That was really, really, very, very cool to watch, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
It was nice to see how each team played their T side. You saw Kenobi and Luz pushing pretty much every choke point they could find together. But some of the small indecisiveness when they got back to site maybe let them down. And then you got on the other hand, you got Nobody and Chuckle, who were just playing more after plant positions, maybe splitting up and just winning the gunfights. Some interesting
you
styles
definitely
there.
see weaknesses in both their styles. You definitely saw the CT side from Nobody and Chuckle. There was a lot of indecisiveness in some rounds where they couldn't decide. They took a long time to get to the bomb, and they were punished for that because the mollies were going down and they couldn't handle it. So it's definitely interesting going forward. If you're an opponent watching this game, you can definitely see things where you could try and exploit. Definitely keeping them waiting, pushing is going to help out if you're versing Nobody and Chuckle. And I don't think Group Score Legends, Poe and Mist were really ready for those really aggressive pushes from Chuckle when he was on that CT side. So definitely things to take away from that game. A really interesting game to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. I think we're going to go to. Are we going to break now? Just to get ourselves ready for round 2.
The next round of games. But nevertheless, that was an insane game. First game of the tournament going to overtime. I think there's a lot to look forward to in the next couple games.